Hello and welcome back to DragonSphere. When I just left off, I was scaling this mountain wall here, and I just picked up these feathers for the spirit bundle we need. Now, don't try this at home, but we actually need to take the sword and carve up this wonderful bird figurine. Working carefully with the large blade, you managed to turn the figurine into a fair approximation of the flute you had as a child, and you only cut yourself twice during the process. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we are going to make some noise. Such a funny noise. The raucous noise echoes across the mountain, sounding exactly like the faint cry of a hawk or eagle. After a few breathless moments, you hear a responding cry.
Who are you who calls the shack?
I am the king. Nobody, just an accident. I'll be going now.
I am King Couch of Grand Callahan.
Call, oh foul son of the most evil king, thou doombringer, thou fiend!
Why do you call me this? What have I done to the shack?
What have you done? What have you done? Mere utter carelessness, callous disregard for the safety of others. Mere mock our race within the confines of this mountain for 20 years' time. That's all.
Oh, just that? Oh.
No apology can right your plight. What can I do for you now?
Rock, obvious, isn't it? Destroy the sorcerer. Remove the tower. Banish the sphere and let the shack live free and breathe free forevermore. Will you do this?
No.
This is the purpose of my quest.
Free. That's good. Must be you, King of the Sea. If you succeed, all Shasta will bless your name. Come then to the mountaintop forest and claim your reward. If you can. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I only pray that I am worthy of your trust.
Macabre, we pray for this too, for your success and our deliverance. If you succeed, and if you can claim the reward, you shall float through the air like a shaft, never fearing high places again.
That sounds nice. You know, especially being on the top of the tower here. Don't sound so sad. Alright, let's go ahead and continue up this mountain. We've got a long ways to go. You'd think Sanwe would have stairs or something, but I guess for a sorcerer he doesn't really need stairs. I hope none of you are afraid of heights. Don't look at the screen. Just look away. Just find something else to turn your attention to. Just, you know. Oh, there's some rocks. Don't look down. Why are you looking down? Obviously, Cal is not afraid of anything. There's another rock. Keep climbing. You're almost there. A little bit more. There you go. There you go. A lovely little side view showing just how high we've climbed. Believe it or not, but we still got quite a ways to go. See, look, you're fine, King. I love what it does next. Just out of anger. Oh, hey! What is Llanie doing up here, and how did she get here so fast?
Lady the Summons, what are you doing here? I told you to return to your duchy. And how did you get up here so fast?
I know a shorter path than the one you took, my king. I felt sure that you needed my help, whether you knew it or not. Great cow! Look out behind you!
And we're going to very quickly scroll back up. Luckily, they give you plenty of time. Take your sword. I don't think it matters what you do, but I'm gonna thrust it. Well, that wasn't very effective, and now she's dead. Great Cal! Llanie's noble act has saved your life, but certainly cost her her own. Both she and the beast must surely have perished in the fall. Well, yeah. I mean, you're really, really, really high up. Well, we're going to just completely press on, just no regards to what happened to her, and we're gonna go talk to this shack over here.
Let me pass here.
No, you may not pass unless you are friends, Shop, and you are not.
But I am a friend. I'm trying to help you guys.
But I am a friend of the shack.
True, true. Word has come on the wind that you undertake a noble quest for the shop, O unworthy one.
I know that the power stones are the way.
I know that the power stones are the way to defeat Sanwe.
That's the start, yes, indeed. Good luck to you, and don't forget the stone that Sanwe guards.
Well, now I know where the third stone is. We're actually gonna go over here, and we're going to take some of this mud. If I can, there we go. Yeah. It's not difficult to scoop up a large handful of the glittery mud and place it in a free pouch. Let's taste it. Can I taste the mud? Let's not. It's actually a bad idea. We're gonna go this way. And we're actually going to scale down the mountain again real quick. And just go see what happened to that beast in Llanie. Luckily we don't have to see the full cutscene, but we do have to get to a good stopping point before I can continue again. He shimmies his way over. I actually tried to see if there was a way to speed up the animation, and unfortunately there is not. So I do apologize for how long it takes him to climb up and down this mountain. But you know, he's gotta be careful, don't want him to fall. I wonder if there is actually a way to fall off the mountain as a death animation. I don't know, it's a good question. There we go though. You could probably drop down now, probably don't need to climb more. But no, heaven forbid he hurt himself. If he sprained his ankle, what would happen then? Alright, safe and sound, back on 2 feet. Let's go ahead and head over this way and see what we can find. Ooh, that looks beautiful. The hideous beast that attacked you on the mountainside is here, very dead after its long fall. But where was Llanie? Let's go see if the hermit knows what happened to her. It's cute.
So, you've come back to view your handiwork, huh?
Oh, what do you mean my handiwork?
What do you mean, my handiwork?
You're supposed to be a hero. How could you let this happen?
I mean, there was plenty I could do. I could have actually slashed at the beast instead of just letting it knock me aside. What can I do for her?
What can I do for her?
Only thing you can do for her now is go defeat the sorcerer. Return with everything you recover from his tower, and then we can help the maiden. I'll do my best to keep her alive until then.
Yeah, you better. She's kind of cute. Kind of like her. Alright, that's, I don't believe there's anything that I can do with this. I don't think I can take anything or... Oh, oops. Yeah. There is something about him that we need, but I don't remember what it is, but, it's so lovely looking. Alright. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're scaling back up the mountain, because we are officially going to head inside of Sanwe's tower. Yay! Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Alright, let's climb one more time, and we will be at the top of the tower where we need to be. Luckily, this one's a lot shorter of a scene. Ah, nice. Well, if we take a look over here around the tower, we can see that it's covered by some thorny vines. And, let's see. Yep, that's what I thought. Let's look at this tangle here real quick. The tangle of thorny vines blocks your way. The thorns look dangerous enough that you'd rather not try climbing over them. What about cutting them? Can I cut them? Let's take their sword, carve up a tangle. An experimental chop. An experimental chop that leaves the sword vibrating in your hand, and the tangle uncut leads you to believe that these vines are magical and cannot be cut. Well, how fun is that? Yeah. Alright, let's try going around the other way, because, you know, obviously one side's going to be blocked, but that doesn't mean the other is, you know? I thought Sanwe's tower looked pretty cool. Let's go ahead and head inside this tower. Surely nothing bad will happen to us there. Wait. I would have just kept walking. Should never just stop.
What is it? Mortal man. Friend or foe? The sorcerer still sleeps. He cannot help us. Messenger? Or spy? Ask it questions. Friendly questions. If it knows, then it's friend. Yes, a question. What color are the sorcerer's eyes, mortal man?
For those of you who don't know, these are questions that can only be found in the game booklet of DragonSphere. It was used, I believe, as kind of like a protection for those that would, you know, steal the game or, you know, basically just didn't buy it. However, luckily enough for me, I have the game from GOG.com, and so they actually give you a little text file with the answers in it so that you can, you know, continue to progress through the game.
Red.
First question answered. What was it, right or wrong? Don't decide now. Ask another. Another question. Think of one. A good one, not too hard, and not too easy. Another question. Where does the sorcerer carry a scar, O fleshly one?
His leg.
His leg.
Second one answered. Have we decided? Ask one more, and then we'll decide.
You know, best 2 out of 3, right? You know, I can miss one and be okay, right?
For the man.
No?
Big question. Hurry. A final question.
Well, just ask it already.
What human food does the sorcerer prize above all others?
Oh, the best food ever. Beef stew.
Beef stew.
That actually sounds really tasty right now.
Have I answered the questions correctly?
No.
Yes, human. You are a friend of the sorcerer, sure. You may pass.
Yay! Go me. Safely entering the tower. Nothing bad will happen to me in here. Well, we are officially in Sanwe's tower. You can see dragons adorning the whole place along with skulls and bones. And what's this, an eye? Ew. Let's look at it. The great eyeball set into the wall is clearly alive in some sort of sick, magical way. The energies crackling around it look deadly. You would be better off not crossing its line of sight while the eye is opened. Luckily for me, I'm a mean person. I am a horrible, horrible mean person, and I apologize for this. Good shot! The sticky, trickly mud has caused the eye to squint shut in pain, and it looks like it will stay that way for quite some time. It is safe to pass now. Yay! Alright, let's go ahead and head over here to the right and go into Sanwe's laboratory. Ooh. It's full of everything you would expect it to be full of. Let's apparatuses and whatnot. However, what we're interested in is this music box here and this little blue stone over here. So let's take this music box real quick. As you lift the box, the lid comes free for a moment. A soft, beautiful tune plays from the air around you. It's a music box, and seemingly magical to boot. It is nice. Alright, and then if we saunter over here, we're also going to take this blue stone. Maybe the power stone? Probably not. The stone vibrates very faintly in your hand. It is an enchanted spell stone whose trigger comes to your mind as you hold it. Activate the stone, and you can absorb the magic from anything that bears its own sorceress energy. Be very useful. Let's see what we can do. Ooh. That's a snake. Oh no, wait. That's a bunch of rope. A coil of rope 20 to 30 feet long sits in the middle of the room. This would in no way be unusual, save for the fact that this coil of rope is alive, swaying like a cobra and blocking further access to the room. Luckily for me, someone left this vortex stone where he shouldn't have. So let's take the magic from the rope, and all will be safe. I'm sorry, cobra, snake, rope. Alright, let's go ahead and take this rope. We're going to need it later. Let's see. A quick check of the rope reveals no weaknesses. It is a sturdy piece of rope about 20 to 30 feet long. There's nothing unusual about it, other than the fact that it used to be a snake. Alright, now let's take a look at this, because this is going to be useful. The glass ball is filled with liquid, which bubbles and roils from the heat of the flames below. When the petocks are above the neck of the retort are opened, the hot gas can flow freely through the tubes. So what we need to do now... there's something I've got to change. Give me just a second. Much better. Okay. So let's look at the freezer. The squat white device hums with some internal source of power, probably magical, and emanates a definite layer of cold air all around it. The inside is rimmed with frost. Oh, that's right. Let's open this rat cage. Well, that rat danced away like a prisoner seeing light after 20 years. Come to think of it, that's pretty much what's happened. No telling where it's gone by now. Let's look inside the rat cage. The lid of the cage is open and the living rat has fled into the tower. The only occupant of the cage is the dead rat. Believe it or not, but we need to take that dead rat. Despite the fact that it's dead, your hind brain seems some use for the rat. You quickly slip it into a pocket without examining it too closely. We're going to take this rat. We are going to put the dead rat in the freezer. When the dead rat goes into the freezer, there's a flash of light and a change from the soft humming. Frost forms on the dead rat. And let's go ahead and take the contents of the freezer. The dead rat comes out of the freezer stiff and cold and stays that way. Some magical property of the freezer has put the rat into a permanent deep freeze. Yay, ratsicle! Oh, that sounds nice. Let's go ahead and see if we can remember how to do this properly. I'm going to take this flask. This flask seems whole and not particularly delicate. It is empty at the moment and might be useful for carrying things. I believe I want to put the flask on the metal plate. You remove the stopper and put the flask down. It rests in the metal plate beneath the little nozzle. Nothing is coming out of the nozzle. We want to open nozzle, I believe. You attempt to open the nozzle by quickly oh, okay. So apparently that's not what I want to do. Small nozzle points down the metal place. Nothing is coming through the tip. I didn't say nozzle. Or is it the same as tubing? The graceful spiraling tubes are made of glass. They emerge singly from the retorts full of liquid and meet at the middle above the nozzle. The workmanship is amazing. The flame does not open. I was kind of hoping I could turn it up, maybe. There's something I can do to it. I don't believe so. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and have to cut the video here. When we come back, I will figure out how to fill that flask with whatever we need to fill it with. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.